to get a trick off. The first guy out of the gate, lots of pressure, and obviously he can't get his trick. He must be a little frustrated. Well, you can see coming off, he doesn't seem real comfortable. He starts to lift his legs like maybe he's looking for something. He doesn't have what he needs. Coming up, stepping up, nothing, no trick. We call that a supercross error. No trick, he's riding straight just like he's racing.
So Daniel, the first one out here today, first one to break the ice, so to say. What's up with that?
Yeah, it was, you know, it's no big deal, just breaking the ice. We've been jumping all morning, but I kind of caught a bad rut coming up to takeoff. The snow kind of broke, and I, had to pull the old supercross air, but whatever. We get 2 more tries, and I'll step it up and pull something out next hit.
Next up, Jeremy Stenberg, a.k.a. Twitch. Little note, he just had a baby girl in December. He's only 19 years old, but this kid can huck it.
And yes, that is Brian Deegan's bike. Jeremy did not bring his own equipment. Comes out busting out. Yeah! Nice little combo there. Almost looking like he was going for the Stalefish saran wrap. Didn't get the left leg up quite high enough to really stick it. Jeremy riding for Dragon and Fox. You can see up comes the left leg. Never quite gets what he's looking for there. Maybe a little stiff, a little timid with the snow. He saw Dan Pastor throw the supercross air. Jeremy getting something off. It's going to be a better score, but possibly not good enough to win here today.
Switch opens up at 76.67 points.
He's only the second rider in the field with a 76.67.
Here's the lowdown on the showdown. 12 guys, they get 3 jumps each. Only 1 jump is going to count for their overall score. 1 big jump, 1 big score. That's going to take the overall.
Next up is Jeff Tilton. He's 24 years old from Ramona, California. Tilton's a young rider. He's really stepped up his game. He's on the Honda. I know he's looking for good results.
He was 8th at Summer X Games. I know he's looking to better that. He's going to hit. He's going to the left side of the ramp. There's not as many ruts over there, so he's looking for a clean line. Gets a Superman secret with a little bit of an Indy air there thrown in there. So getting some technical tricks on top of the Superman. Tilt feeling it, getting a pretty good trick off. I don't know if it'll be enough to pass Stenberg. As you see, he takes the left line, gets back, grabs the seat, and throws the Indian air, crisscrossing the legs, and looking over to the crowd, trying to eyeball him, get a little bit of pump up there, throw in the look. Tilt is feeling the game. You can see him grabbing the seat, feeling comfortable here in the air at Winter X Games, so possibly enough to take the top.
Bull Tilt, you're definitely not scared coming out right out of the box in that big snow carrier with a big Indian air. You're definitely not scared. What do you think about this?
You know what, I'm feeling it out there. You know, I'm having a lot of fun here. X Games is huge for us, so I just went out there and I'm pumped. I nailed a good trick the first time out. Now I can go, just try and go bigger the next 2. I know I got 1 good jump under my belt.
Another one of the new young guns coming out here to Winter X, Ryan Laber, 19 years old, a former motocrosser, decided, hey, I'm going to try the FMX team. This is his 5th contest.
On the FMF Suzuki, this guy has some huge, weird airs. He's going to throw some strange stuff. Oh, look at this! A Superman horizontal getting his face out by the fender. The Dragon Rider Freeride Technology sponsor guy is on his game right out of the box. I think that will probably be enough to put him on top. Take a look. Coming up, he throws his legs straight out the back, getting over horizontal, almost getting over the top of his bars. Head straight out over the fender. Ryan Leva, 19 years old from Temecula. You didn't know him before this comp, and boom, you will remember him now. I guarantee it.
All right, Laber breaking into the 80s. This is a fat score with a sweet trick, 82.33, top of our leaderboard. Next up, Kenny the Cowboy Bartram. You know what? This kid is the only guy that's decided to ride a 4-stroke. He's on the YZ250F.
Yeah, Kenny taking a run, coming out, looking straight at the line. Busted on the 4-stroke. Oh, the one-handed Superman seat grab. Smoothly done, and he goes down just after. The No Fear Rider looking great on his jump, though. We haven't seen much of that in practice. Kenny possibly thinking that could be the winning jump. Kenny getting good extension right out of the top, legs out behind him. You see him taking the throttle hand off. That is so dangerous. He pulls the right hand back and throws it back into nowhere, basically flying behind his motorcycle, holding in just one spot over the seat. Bartram on fire.
Kenny, huge one-handed Superman there, barely getting your hand back on. How'd you stay in control?
I don't know. This ice is so slick. There's getting ruts underneath the ice. The snow's covering it up. We can't see it, so it's pretty tough. And I didn't really feel comfortable at the jump, but the fans out here are great, and I just came out and threw a big trick.
This is the way the top 5 competitors have laid it down. Kenny Bartram in the first place with an 85.33. Working our way down through Leba, Tilton, Stenberg, and ended up with Dan Pastor in 5th place. I wouldn't walk away from that couch for all the money in the world. We still got Homan, Jones, Deegan, and Clowes.
The 2001 Winter X Games are presented by Motorola.
There is not an empty snowbank in the house. Check out the crowds here. First ever big ear competition at Mount Snow. This is insane. Kenny, the Cowboy Bartram, with this jump, is now our current leader. Next up, Jeremy Carter. This is another young gun. It seems all the kids are really young. But you know what? They're really, really good at going crazy on their bikes.
Jeremy Carter from Course Gold, Central California, in the middle of nowhere, riding for Etnies, SMP, and Dragon. This guy has great tricks. I don't know if he's got enough to win it here. Oh! A monster bar hop, and he hangs his feet coming back just a little bit. Jeremy, everybody says he is the king of the bar hop, and that is why he gets nearly his whole body out in front of the bike, perfectly off the ramp. Gets his feet way out in front. You can see his belt almost touching the handlebars. So Carter looking good. He caught as he came back just a little bit.
All right, Jeremy Carter with the sweet bar hop. Not too many people could do it as good as him. Maybe Kung Fu Feist. 82.33. Justin Homan, this is the story. This kid got injured about a year ago, almost paralyzed his left leg. He doesn't even have a shifter on the side of his bike because he can't lift his left foot.
But doesn't hold him back from going huge. He's riding for SMP and Dragon in Seattle Cycle Center. He has some sick tricks. He's also running the moto ski. The only guy running that. Look at that. A Superman and heel clicker performed perfectly. Getting his heels touched together at the end. He's had the prom showing some donuts.
Yeah, that's what we like to see, working it for the crowd.
And the motoski not a factor, not holding them up, but the Superman straight back, the heel click boots coming together, actually touching. Great connection on the heel click. So many times on this trick, you can't get them both. Hanging the Superman, clicking the heels. That's what it's about.
Justin throwing out a couple of variations right there. It looks like a real Cunville, a lot of time in the air.
Definitely, that's the trick no one else is doing. It's big, it's 2 combos. Super comfortable out here. The snow's really good. I'm stoked.
Next up, the big kid from Idaho, Chris Rourke. This kid can really move around on the bike. His girlfriend, Christina, over there rubbing her hands, kind of chilling, hoping he does good. This kid was a silver medalist in the step-up last year at Summer X.
He's got some of the biggest tricks in the game. We got to see if he's going to come out with them and can stick them. Riding for Oakley, THQ on an FMF-built Honda. Rourke, let's see what he's got. Getting the grab, but this is Rourke's problem. Sometimes he doesn't get what he's looking for, and you can see he's frustrated right now. Getting off the ramp, he looks smooth, but he just never gets the extension, possibly looking for the single helicopter, which is a Heart Attack Indian Air.
All right, Chris Rourke didn't really get much of a trick off, but he's in there in 7th with a 75.33. Check out the name on this guy, Mad Mike Jones. This guy is insane, Red Bull rider. He's the oldest competitor at 34 years old.
Jonesy taking a run, getting it set. The factory Kawasaki rider busting, going with the kiss of death. Huge extension, head up to the fender, legs straight out and above. We saw Leva throw something similar earlier, but Jonesy taking it to another level. Look at the helmet alongside the fender. Look at the pose. Jonesy looking for X Games gold. This is his big trick, and he said it was coming. Kiss of death, ladies and gentlemen, right there, hanging it out.
Mad Mike nailing the big kiss of death right out of the gate.
Yeah, I felt pretty good. I mean, I did it probably as good as I've ever done it, so hopefully it'll stick. I mean, it's the one best big trick, and I got it out of the way so I can hopefully rest my nerves a little bit.
A little bit of a comfort zone, but I bet you're not going to take it easy the last 2 jumps.
No, I'm not going to take it easy. You know, there's still a couple more top guys that have to go out yet and hit the jump, so
I'm just going to sit back and wait and see what I have to do for the second and third jump, and hopefully I don't have to do anything too crazy to pull out the Mad Mike deal.
When we come back, sick tricks from Clifford Adaptante, the bad boy Brian Deegan, and the man himself, Tommy the Tomcat Clowers.